Hey everybody, welcome back to DIY. Before we get started, want to know a super quick DIY project you can do? Click the like button. It's fast, easy, and it doesn't even require hot glue. Isn't that so cool? Okay, let's start off with number 19. I don't get it. So, all right, you're covering up bottles of alcohol with tape and paints and glue and I don't know, glitter. Oh no, you're covering a bottle of alcohol with glitter. Why are you doing that? So that you can make a mess every time that you grab the thing and it just sheds glitter all over the place? And then potentially like gets glitter inside of the bottle itself and then you're drinking glitter? Why? Why would you paint your bottles of alcohol? Why is this a DIY project? Did you know that if you apply glue to something and you put glitter on the glitter will stick? There you go, genius. You never would have thought of this one before. Right, because several hours a day of work plus burning a bunch of plastic is easier than buying some stepping stones. Wait, what do you do? Is that you putting concrete inside of bags and then you're gonna put it, okay. Interesting. And then it's gonna dry inside of the plastic and then, ew, you melt the plastic off. That's a terrible idea. That can't be good to inhale. Oh my God. And that doesn't look good either. Okay, that doesn't actually look good at all. It looks like you just bought like bags of clay and then you just tossed them on your path and you're like, oh cool, I got a path now. No. This is not it. Oh God, I hope you're wearing a gas mask when you do that. Inhaling burnt plastic fumes, definitely not good for you. Don't do that. Okay, but why? What are we, oh, you're drilling into a rock. All right, cool. It's a cool slow-mo actually. Oh, and then you're gonna keep cutting the, I don't wanna talk about what it kind of is looking like. I'm not gonna go into that. Anyway, yep. So, wait, is there actually going to be a pocket, or are you literally just like putting a zipper on the rock? Hello, yes, bartender. I would like to order a zipper on the rocks. It's kind of an interesting looking art project, I suppose. Okay, I see where it's going. This isn't the worst thing I've ever seen on the subreddit. I thought it was supposed to be like functional, like, hey, would you like to carry around a purse? Or would you like to carry on around a rock with a very small opening pocket that with a non-functional zipper? I don't mind this. I think it looks kind of cool. It's an art project. It does look kind of purse-like, but then it's actually a rock, and it's interesting. We've seen way worse stuff. I decided that my volume knob was too far away. Is this? Okay, oh, you created like some sort of pulley system so that you can turn your volume without having to reach across your desk. I don't know, this isn't really DIY. If you're posting something here, it means you're proud of it. And it does look like it required some engineering. And you know, subtle problems, they require very, very complex solutions sometimes. Who wants to reach across the desk? You probably had a terrible instance in the past where you had a sticky drink, it was in a glass, you knocked it over when trying to reach for the volume. You're like, I can't do that anymore. I can't put my hands anywhere in this desk. This is a no hand fly zone. So let's just move the volume knob. I can appreciate that. It's a practical solution. Rotating house in Bosnia. This house in Bosnia has ever-changing views. Right. Yeah, I mean, 72-year-old Vojan Kusic built it for his wife. I'm sure I mispronounced his name terribly. Uses electric motors to spin on wheels from an old military vehicle. Huh. I mean, hey, you know, what if you like to do photography but the sun changes position throughout the day? This way, you can always have the perfect, like you can use whatever location in your house and still get the perfect sunlight, no matter what time of day it is. It's genius. Also kind of nauseating potentially, but maybe entertaining, you know? If you're just bored, you can spin your house around. Toilet paper holster I made because my work tortures us with one ply. Tired of using one ply at work? Bring your own toilet paper to work day. All right, so you made a little cup thing, no problem. Use the bring your own toilet paper. Heck yeah, let's go. Honestly, the one-ply toilet paper is just criminal. I mean, I have a very regular bathroom schedule of like a couple to a few times a day, and so 1-ply is truly, it's unacceptable. Like I can't. It's not okay. It's not okay. Also, thank goodness I work from home. God, dude, it's a hard butt life out there. You got that 1-ply. Dumbest way to connect boards. YouTube made by More. Okay, so cool. We're gonna wrap around a wire, connect the two things together. Useful new idea. Strong connection for wooden boards. I mean, if I'm being completely honest, I don't know that this would be the best way to. Okay, you're doing it on the back too. Would this work? Well, it depends how much tension. Like, I guess if this was just gonna be a shelf or something, then maybe it would be okay, a shelf without very heavy things on it. But if this is supposed to be structural, maybe not the best way to do it, if I had to say. But I also don't know too much about structural engineering. It just seems like you would want, I don't know, actually like the nails going from one thing into the other piece of wood in order to get the strongest possible connection. But again, I don't really know anything. But they probably don't do this in actual building. How to turn a perfectly good pan into a $4 tool, found on my Explore page on Instagram. All right, are we about to demolish a pan? I mean, we assume it's an old pan, right? It's lost its non-stick coating. It wasn't gonna be used anymore, so we might as well do something else out of it. Like drill a bunch of holes in it and, I don't know, cut it and... how long is this video? It's a minute. I just want to see what it ends up as. Oh, it's turning it into the spatula. It's the circle of life. It starts as a pan, and then it becomes the thing that scoops things out of the pan later on in life. This is like the second time that we've seen this. This is a different one that we saw last time. Apparently, it's all the rage these days on Instagram and TikTok to be turning your pans into spatulas. That must be what gets views. Can you blame a guy for wanting to get views? No. Yes, it made it stronger. Now, how do I use it? Extreme screen protector. Is it like a ton of screen protectors? I'm impressed you can actually see through all of them. Looks like a bunch of like Pokemon card cases that are just stacked on top of the screen. I hope that you're able to, I mean, as long as whatever the initial one is that's connected to the screen can be taken off, then this can be undone at any time, right? It's only like quintuple the weight of your phone, the size, made it a pain in the butt to carry around, but at least you can still see the screen. I think the biggest problem here is you probably can't touch the screen. I don't think it's gonna work through all the layers. You know, maybe work through a couple, but once you get but an inch away from the phone, it's probably not gonna be transmitting your finger presses anymore. The squishy flesh eye, what am I about to look at? I made is pleasing to hold, but someone thought it was ugly, so I added an eyelash. I hope it's pretty enough for you now. I'm scared. What? Oh, Jesus. Oh. Okay. All right. You added an eyelash. Based on the title, I thought you added like one eyelash. Just a single eyelash. You added at least eyelashes, plural. I think the single eyelash might have somehow made it worse. Why is the skin why is it look the way that it do? Did you need to make the skin look like it's flaking off all over the place? I just feel like you could have made it not look like that, and it would have been better than just, it looks like someone's skin is in the act of just molting. All that work for something that looks like it's quite inconvenient. All right, rebar, rubber band, something in the center. What is this? You need like quite the setup of tools to be able to do whatever this is. I like DIY channels that are like, you can do our projects as long as you have like tens of thousands of dollars worth of like real heavy machinery to be able to polish and slice and mold and bend rebar into a cup. Wait, you put the cup inside it. Like, it on its own is not actually a cup. The lip of that is way too large. What you don't see in that clip of him drinking is that he's spilling all over the place, and that liquid is getting between the cup that was put inside and the metal. So once you're done, not only have you spilled all over yourself, it's all sticky on the outside of the cup between it and the metal, and then you have to wash out the metal, which has all the freaking ridges on the inside of it, and then you put that in the dishwasher, and then like you get metal flakes from the shavings like all over the dishwasher, and it starts to rust over time. There's some problems with this, but yeah, the right tool for the right job. Okay, was this what was this showing? Like, it's like an infomercial, like, stop using scissors to trim your grass. For the low price of $19.99, if you call now, you'll be able to get automatic scissors to trim your grass so you can stop slicing, because everybody knows that you use scissors to trim grass. There aren't specialized tools that are made just for this, like a weed whacker. People, it's like a haircut, but you do it for your entire lawn. Who needs lawnmowers when you can just delicately, personally, handcrafted cut the grass? That's the high-class way to cut your grass. Where is this going to end up? It's like a DIY. It is a DIY weed whacker. It's kind of interesting. Is it just spun by the wheels? Oh wait, no, hold on. There's no motor involved. It's just spun by pushing. It might be cheaper than buying a weed whacker. I've never bought a weed whacker. I don't know how expensive they are. I have no grass at my house. 3D printed pressure cooker steam diverter. Watch till the end. It's 42 seconds. I'm not sure if we can handle this. Okay. We're not political here, ladies and gentlemen. We're not getting into politics in any way, shape, or form. So what is that? Is that like, that's the support structure inside? Okay, we're 3D printing a non-political face. Yep. And then where's it gonna... I kind of like DIYs like this, just because they know that they're not supposed to try to serve a practical purpose, right? It's just a silly thing. Whereas there are other ones where it's like trying to actually mimic or replicate something that already exists that works very well in a really silly way that doesn't work. Whereas this is just silly to begin with, and that's what makes it better, all right? I'm fine with it. Someone turned their car into a truck. I believe that is a ute, is what that's called. And I saw one in an image the other day. Someone did it to their Bentley. I mean, this was some high quality work, but also they did it to their Bentley. Unbelievable. Never seen something like that before. But hey, good utility. This one looks like it might have some water problems where it might, get a little moldy or rusty in there or something. I'm not sure. Regardless, useful. Very useful. They said kitchen remodelings are hard. I've done it in an afternoon. Is this actually a photo from the person who posted it originally? Or the person who did it? Or is this just a Google image search photo for bad kitchen remodel? Yeah, I too like to mount just loose boxes of shelves on top of things that hold them up in the kitchen so that they sit crooked and can also fall over. If you open the door, it tips the whole thing towards you and falls on your head. This just looks like a place where people are taken after they're kidnapped. I don't feel safe here. Apparently she wasn't allowed a white dress at her wedding. Are they spray painting a dress? Let's just cut to the finish line here. Interesting. It's like a spider web or something like that. I mean, you know what? It's your wedding. You do whatever you want. If you want to have a uniquely masking tape spider web looking dress, then you should do that. If that's what's going to make you happy, then you should totally do it, even if it's not the most polished paint job and it's also going to get all like crackly and dried up and flaky on a piece of fabric. But you know what? You do you for your wedding. More power to you. This is painful to watch. What is this? Painting your handrail? But like, it's a nice looking handrail. It's like, it's nice wood grain and everything like that. Why are you painting it just gray? Maybe it goes along with the rest of the house better if it's just gray, but look pretty nice. You can paint your stairs gray to match because they look like they have wood on them too. Is that it? That's it. It's just a video of them painting their handrail gray. Maybe we're misjudging this. Maybe the finished product is going to look so incredible and that wood grain was not going to match whatever else they were doing, and really just a painted gray handrail was nice. Anyway, creating headphones for your earphones. What an innovation! Oh, is this one of those like 3D print pen things? I think it is. I want to use one. I want to try it and see how it works. It's cool. It's so cool though that you can like paint or use a pen. It's like you're drawing vertically. It's really cool. I don't know if this is the use that I would do making headphones for my earphones, but I don't know, the idea of being able to like draw up off your page, I don't know, I just think it's actually like really, really cool that you can use a handheld pen thing in order to create a three-dimensional physical object like that, regardless of what it's used for or if it's a good idea. That's really cool. All right? Sure, I'm gonna just keep my headphones the way they are. I'm not gonna just mount a big piece of plastic over my head. Don't have to do that. But like, you could do other cool stuff. That's really cool. And the top for the last month, when you want to park in an EV spot, are you about to make a fake plug for your car? Oh, God. Oh, no. Dude, I want a montage of people pulling out the support webbing structures from their 3D prints. This is gonna become a thing. This is gonna become a thing where it's gonna be the equivalent of basically faking a handicap placard for your car, is faking that your car can be plugged in. Not something I had on my bingo card, but yeah, no, not surprised, because the electric vehicle parking spots, at least now, in a few years this might be different, but at least now, usually there's some open ones and they're like really close to the destination because, you know, why wire the charging infrastructure way out into the middle of nowhere in the parking lot when you can just keep it close to the building? So they're good spots. They're gonna start giving out tickets to people for it. Anyway, that's it for the last month of DIY. That's not really a DIY. There's a good explanation why they'd wanna do that. But anyway, make sure to like the video, subscribe, turn on notifications, hit the bell, check the playlist for more from this subreddit, or click on the end screens, and that's it. I'll see you next time.